If you guys would like to get yourself some official Simpzy merchandise, check out my Spreadshirt link in the description below for t-shirts, hoodies, mugs and cups. If you do make a purchase, send me a photo on Twitter and I will retweet it. But regardless, let's get stuck into the video. Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. How are you all doing? Welcome to the start of a brand new series on the channel here today. Welcome to the first episode of my FIFA 18 Liverpool career mode. This is season 1, episode 1. Guys, I want to make a deal with you to get this series off and running. If this video can hit 500 likes within 24 hours, I will do a double upload here today and release the second video instantly. If not, you just have to wait a little bit longer for that next upload. So welcome back to some more FIFA 18 career mode on the channel. We're going to be playing as Jurgen Klopp's Liverpool. Obviously keeping the same philosophy of the Gegenpress, the high octane push and trying to press. We want to try and win as much as we can within the first season. Try and win the FA Cup, get a piece of silverware here and there, maybe go for the Champions League and the Premier League. So guys, let me know in the comment section down below players you would like me to sign for this career mode and future career modes as well. There's no harm in putting in the comments suggestions if you want to see another Real Madrid season, Manchester United, or maybe another top European side. If you're not enjoying the Liverpool career mode and don't want to see it, feel free to leave a dislike. It does help me sort of gauge the general consensus of you guys. So ideally for this Liverpool career mode, I want to try and win a piece of silverware this season, really pushing for, of course, the Premier League and the Champions League. You're most welcome to pause and have a look at my shortlist here. Mix of, I want to sort of bring in a lot of players from the Bundesliga, La Liga, obviously Serie A, while keeping a sort of minimal sort of Premier League intervention. I really want to bring in players from Italy and of course Germany, where most of the current Liverpool players are from, either playing in those leagues. So the first person we're going to go straight up for is Naby Keita, heavily rumoured to be joining Liverpool in January. He has signed a deal, but that's not going to go through until the summer. We have roughly around about £50 million in the bank, so hopefully we can make this deal done. He was actually going to be rumoured to be coming on loan in real life, but it doesn't look like it's going to come through, unfortunately, at the moment. So, ideally, I want this Liverpool squad to be a 4-3-3 with a false 9. I want Mertens leading the line, 30 years of age, 86 overall. His Napoli team have been absolutely superb this season. They have been very much like the Manchester City in Serie A, if you haven't watched them much this season. But Mertens he's on fire. He's in the form of his life, and having another striker sort of in the similar mold to Roberto Firmino, a bit shorter, will give us that competition and a little bit more squad depth as we're pushing for a lot of competitions. I want to have Mane on the left and Salah driving forward. My God, Mohamed Salah has been incredible for Liverpool this season. It's so funny that Chelsea let Salah go away, and obviously they let Lukaku go away, and De Bruyne as well, just to name a few. Imagine that Chelsea squad if they managed to hold onto them. So we managed to sign 5 players in today's video: Shinji Kagawa, Mertens, and of course Naby Keita. I also want to try and bring back some Liverpool legends throughout this career mode, like Pepe Reina, Mascherano. Having him in the defensive midfield, having some structure there would be really quite good. But I really want to focus in bringing more reinforcements up front, primarily a striker, and just basically restructuring the midfield to sort of more of a German pressing side. And just be a little bit more solidified instead of having like Ox in the midfield, Henderson and Lallana. Have a 3-man midfield of Shinji Kagawa, the attacking midfielder, pushing forward. Have Naby Keita playing that central midfield role, obviously being sort of a bit more of a box-to-box midfielder and also being a little bit more defensive. Mascherano is going to be really sitting deep. 83 overall, is going to be sitting back for us. He's not going to be playing the centre-back role. We've got Van Dijk and Matip already. We'll play Nathaniel Klein at right-back. We're probably going to play either Milner or Robertson on left back. Probably Robertson, the young Scotsman, would be a good idea. And then we've got Pepe Reina in goal. I'm also going to be after going after back for Fernando Torres in today's episode. Now, just as a little bit of a note, guys, throughout these career modes, through transfer negotiations, I do post-commentary, and once we get into the matches, I get back into live commentary. It's just a lot easier for me in the editing process to sort of break down and sort of skip and sort of speed things up, because we've got roughly another 5 more minutes of transfer negotiations to bring in the likes of Shinji Kagawa and Mertens, and of course Keita as well. We have 2 matches in today's episode, I forgot to add, the first of which is against Watford, and then we face Wenger's Arsenal. Now, unfortunately, I started this career mode save before Alexis Sanchez moved to United, so technically in this playthrough, Sanchez will be an Arsenal player, but we'll just sort of play it as an alternative history. I'm trying to get Shinji Kagawa here, obviously Premier League proven. I love Shinji Kagawa so much. He's amazing in my Manchester United career, and I reckon Jurgen Klopp can do a lot of good things with him and try and bring him in. We get a massive deal here for Gini Wijnaldum. £24 million is the offer. Now, Wijnaldum, he's alright. I'd rather have sort of a Mascherano P, more defensive, even drop even to another centre-back role. We've got Keita and Kagawa in the midfield, so Wijnaldum, 26 years of age, 82 overall, has a really good pass map of the ball, obviously signing from Newcastle, but if we can get a really decent offer for him, he does have a relatively high potential. We should be able to make a nice profit on him. £36 million is the counter-off here to Borussia Dortmund. No way in hell, Jose. That's not going anywhere. But Arsenal send a shock bid for Moreno, the left back who has been shunned at Liverpool. £8 million he's worth. And Arsenal launch a £8.7 million bid. And I counter with the 14. 25 years of age, 77 overall. The Spaniard has been sort of pushed out of the squad in real life, and it does look like he's going to be sold. But £11 million, what a rip-off as well. I don't believe it. Wenger has gone mad. Ozil is going to leave Arsenal. His contract's about to expire. Sanchez is a Red Devil, and now Moreno is a left-back at Arsenal. What has the world come to? Bogdan, the former Bolton man, 29 years of age. I don't really see him as a part of my plans. I want to try and move him on. Daniel Sturridge as well. I don't see him as part of the future. I want to try and bring in Fernando Torres as a bit of sort of Liverpool nostalgia along with Mascherano. To be fair, Mascherano can actually really play a proper role in this Liverpool squad. I would have loved to bring back Xabi Alonso, one of my favourite players in world football, my favourite being Ronaldinho. So, Roma are currently after Daniel Sturridge here, heavily rumoured to be selling Edin Dzeko in real life to Chelsea, and that striker crisis in Chelsea at the moment is just laughable. Ashley Barnes is rumoured to be joining Chelsea, obviously Andy Carroll, just Joshua King, just there, really scraping the barrel, and it does look really likely that Conte will be leaving at the end of the season. John Flanagan has been sold for £2.5 million. I wanted to get rid of him. He's being a bit sort of controversial in the news lately. So we'll just sort of leave it at that. Daniel Sturridge was sold for a whopping £30 million to Roma. Obviously, we're going to be strengthening Roma while probably weakening Napoli, of course. So I want to try and get a player plus cash deal done over the way. So Jordan Henderson, then let's talk about Jordan Henderson. I don't mind him in real life. I think he's a very good player. Obviously, former Sunderland. He does have he's not going to be that Gerrard mole, I don't believe, at Liverpool, but he's a pretty decent midfielder. But I feel like in FIFA, he's just so bland. Like if Jordan Henderson was an ice cream, he wouldn't be Raspberry Ripple. He'd be fucking vanilla. Like not even the real ice cream, like just vanilla. They don't even have enough fucking milk to call him ice cream. That's sort of how vanilla he is. Anyway, we're going to be getting Shinji Kagawa with a player plus cash deal here, £105 a week. He's going to be my attacking midfielder, the maestro, dropping in and out with Mertens attacking the front line, and then we'll get stuck into the first match of today's episode against Watford. I kid. Calm down, Liverpool fans, about Jordan Henderson. Jesus. So we need a new goalkeeper as well. Let's sort of talk about that now. We've got Slim Dog Mingale, and we've got Loris Karius. I feel like Liverpool need a strong man between the sticks. In real life, they need to probably bring in another midfielder like Keita, maybe another, and then just sort of bring in a left back for God's sake, and probably another goalkeeper, because they have one of the best attacking lines in the Premier League. That obviously front three of Firmino, Mane, and Salah. We saw that when they placed Man City, but like if they could just literally sign 3 to 4 players, they would be way more competitive and really show a lot more ambition, like Manchester United, who just signed Alexis Sanchez, which I'm absolutely delighted with. Nathaniel Klein gets to receive some offers. Now, I quite like Nathaniel Klein in FIFA. He's very, very good as a wing-back, which we're probably going to be playing him more so than sort of a right full-back holding the defensive run line. I really like quick wingers that can really go forward. You can even sometimes in FIFA career mode get away with playing a winger, maybe a couple of seasons in the future. We managed to receive a £11.8 million bid for Mingale, 29 years of age, 80 overall. There's no point of having 2 bit par goalkeepers like Karius and Mingale, and I want to obviously try and keep Loris Karius. The German has a lot of German-speaking players in the squad and probably can help out a lot more, but I want to bring Pepe Reina back to the club, and I love Pepe Reina in real life, obviously the third-choice goalkeeper at Napoli, and who knows, him, Mascherano, Keita around the dressing room would be absolutely fantastic. Now, Shinji Kagawa, 83 overall, 28 years of age. I brought him in Season 3 of my Manchester United career mode back to Old Trafford, but yeah, he was awesome in that. I can't wait to see how he is actually when we face him, when we play him in a first season, when he's got a couple more years under his belt. So obviously, Kagawa did play under Jurgen Klopp back in the day, but Thomas Lemar has left AS Monaco to join Juventus. He was a player I was trying to eye up. And Edison Cavani has left PSG for £80 million to join Barcelona. So we're going to be facing Watford here today, recently sacking Marco Silva. Let's get stuck into the match at Vicarage Road. Okay, guys, before we get stuck into the first match of today's episode, this is the squad we're going to be playing. 4-3-3, false, 9, yeah, Mertens, Mane, Salah, Kagawa, Wijnaldum, Keita, Van Dijk, Matip, Klein, Milner, Pepe Reina in goal, Firmino, Ox, Lallana, Henderson on the bench. I definitely can see myself playing with Ox and Firmino, Lallana and Henderson probably a little bit more further down the pecking order. Emre Can will just sort of concede as a Juventus player as he signed for them in real life. But regardless, guys, let's get stuck into the first match of today's episode against Watford in North London. Okay, guys, the match is underway. Shinji Kagawa obviously signing for Liverpool. A huge controversy. He's been given the number 10. Obviously a former Manchester United player. But Liverpool are going down to London to face Watford. If we can pick up the 3 points, get some of the newly signed players a goal under their belt, that would be a huge morale boost. So we're playing a 4-3-3 Gegenpressing, high-octane attack. We want to really try and press and run them down. And who have we got on the other side? Dini, Piera, Juanmat, Prodel, Sebastian Prodel, Holebas. They've got a very strong front back line in FIFA, Watford do. Mertens on his debut. The Belgian cuts inside for Mane and nearly puts Mane through. Milner feeds it over the top to Mohamed Salah and it goes over the unlucky Mo. Mane pressuring forward the Senegalese. Oh my god. I think it was Mertens. Dries Mertens nearly got a header to that. Mohamed Salah collects. Drills it. Oh, Keita manages to collect Klein. Naby Keita. Wijnaldum from the edge of the area gets a deflection. No. From the corner kick, Shinji Kagawa finds Mertens. Cuts past one. Dribbles further to the edge of the box. And oh my god. It's a bicycle kick attempt. More of a scissor kick. Drilling it to the far right-hand side. Nathaniel Klein. Mohamed Salah breaks away again. Come on, Mo. Get back to it. Wijnaldum back to Keita. Nice passing here. Very intricate. Mertens trying to turn his man. And Watford bomb it wide. Mohamed Salah back to Nathaniel Klein. Naby Keita on his debut playing superbly. Mertens tracks back. Naby Keita. Mertens! Oh, that's so lucky for... Oh, that fell so luckily to Mohamed Salah, but it wasn't to be. Milner in midfield now. Oh, nice little flick back to Wijnaldum. Another, yes! Oh, trying to drag the Watford goalkeeper there. Mertens in the second half now. Mane gets the header. It drops back to Shinji Kagawa in midfield. Wijnaldum, Mane, Shinji Kagawa pressing forward. A nice octane attack. The bloody Gegenpress worked. Some nice passing there by the smallest of margins. Shinji Kagawa scores the first goal of the Liverpool career mode. 1-0. I told you it would work. The former Borussia Dortmund man back at Liverpool. Oh, what a ball here. It was gonna take a really nice goal to start the scoring against this Watford squad, who, I've got to say, they defended valiantly, to say the least. Okay, guys, it's time to make some substitutions here now. We're going to bring off Mertens for Firmino. We're going to bring on Adam Lallana, and we'll bring on Ox as well. Probably at right back, actually. We'll give Milner a bit of a break. Mertens. With the scoop turn. Dries Mertens! Oh! He scored a lot of goals like that for Napoli in real life this season. Mohamed Salah. Lallana, fresh off the bench. Finds the back heel to Naby Keita. Firmino does his man! Oh, it's nearly all over and over. Firmino nearly does the dirty. Piera. Oh, this is sloppy football here. Let's try and get some structure back with some passing. No way! Oh, Shinji Kagawa at the area, edge of the area with so much space. Mane cuts back. Mane finds Roberto Firmino. Salah, yes, put it on the plate for Lallana. Adam Lallana! Can't do it. From the throw-in, Mohamed Salah drills it to Naby. Here we go, Firmino. Just get rid of it! Oh! How did that not go in? But that's it. The full-time whistle has blown. She's all over Red Rover. We've claimed and scraped a 1-0 away down in London against Watford. Shinji Kagawa getting on the score sheet. Man, we should have had a lot more goals there. Firmino very unlucky. 13 shots to 10 on target. Okay, guys, it's time to bring in some more players now. I did say before I wanted to, obviously, bring in a couple, probably more so players from the Bundesliga, but a player from La Liga, Serie A as well, while also bringing back some Liverpool legends. Now, let's talk about Fernando Torres. I'm so disappointed that he did leave for Chelsea. He was like the best striker at the Premier League at the time, and he fucked his career. He really, really did, going to Chelsea, and he just was zapped of confidence. He hasn't been doing too bad at Athletic Madrid the past couple of seasons. I'm not going to lie, I haven't watched Atletico Madrid too much this season, but he doesn't seem to be doing too bad compared to his Chelsea days, of course, but he is quite old now, past 30. There's no way he's going to get back to those heights at Liverpool. Now let's talk about Mascherano. 33 years of age, 83 overall. We've only got roughly around about £12 million, £20 million in the bank. So I had to bring in a defensive midfielder who obviously can drop back and be a centre-back if Matip or Van Dijk get injured. But Mascherano here, a former Liverpool legend. I still find it hilarious that Carlos Tevez and Mascherano both signed for West Ham, the Hammers, before going separate ways to United and, of course, Liverpool. We've received a pretty decent offer here from Adam Lallana for £25 million from Stoke City, and I'm really quite inclined to accept that. 29 years of age. Let's negotiate with Mark Hughes' Stoke and see if we can come to some sort of an agreement. He's worth 18. Obviously, we will be strengthening a sort of middle of the Premier League table squad. £30.6 million with a 5% sell-on fee. I want to see how much I can do in this first season. I really want to win a piece of silverware with Liverpool, whether or not that's the FA Cup, the Premier League, or the Champions League. And yeah, let me know in the comments if you'd like to see Season 2 of this Liverpool career mode. I guess it's a little bit early days as of yet, as we haven't really seen how the season has concluded and if we win, a lot of stuff with Liverpool, or maybe not. But Stoke have accepted the deal. Adam Lallana has been sold for a whopping £34 million. And that is going to push through the chance to bring in a proper left back, which we really do need. If we can sell Milner as well, we can bring in a world-class left back. We've got Klein, we've got Matip, Van Dijk. We could even play Mascherano there in that left back position if we really need to. But I want to try and get as much money. But Spartak Moscow have submitted an £11.5 million bid for Milner. I'm trying to squeeze out 13. Will you guys see James Milner spend his final days in Russia? And he has. We accepted the deal. Lovren as well. But James Milner has been sold to Spartak Moscow. How hilarious is that? Obviously, we've got Lovren here, 28 years of age, 80 overall. PSG, Paris Saint-Germain. The Parisians want to sign the Croat. There's a really good documentary that Liverpool did about the life of Lovren. Obviously, he was born in the former state of Yugoslavia down in the Baltics. And he's Croatian now, of course, but he's had a tough life. His life as a refugee, I believe the documentary was called. It's a good documentary, a good doco. Highly recommended, along with Animal Planet with David Attenborough. Right, anyway, we're currently negotiating for the services of Marcelo, arguably the best left-back in the world at the moment. 29 years of age, 87 overall. We managed to offer Henderson to Zinedine Zidane, and they need a left-back. So, they are interested in Robertson, actually. Andrew Robertson, the Scot. £8 million he's worth. If we offer roughly around about 35, we might be able to get the services of Marcelo. Arguably, I think David Alaba personally is probably the best left back in the world, especially for his age. But Marcelo is an absolute engine. Not so much this season. He's dropped off quite a bit, quite significantly actually. It's this Madrid squad is looking a little bit green around the gills compared to the last two seasons of doing the double in the Champions League. But we managed to have the deal go over the line. Marcelo looks like he's going to be a Liverpool player. Maybe in the next episode, you just sort of have to wait and see. But at the moment, we can't seem to scrape the wage budget over the line, plus Robertson. So we're going to have to come back in the next episode to negotiate a week later for the services of Marcelo in episode 2. But don't tune out just yet. We have the second match of today's episode against Jurgen Klopp's. What? Not Jurgen Klopp's Liverpool. I don't know why I'm saying that. I'm the Liverpool manager now. I'm trying to make it sort of heavily inspired when Jurgen Klopp was here. Maybe try and roleplay somewhat. We're facing Arsenal at home at Anfield, and we're going to be facing Arsene Wenger's Arsenal. But it sucks that Thomas Lemar left for Juve. I was trying to bring him in at some point. He would have been really good as sort of a backup. What else we got here? Barnes has left for Everton to join Chelsea. Now, I've changed up the squad a bit. We've got Pepe Reina in goal now. We've got Mascherano as my defensive midfielder. Robertson. We've still got the three up top. Obviously, Mane, Mertens, Salah. Kagawa, Keita, Mascherano in the midfield. We've really restructured that centre four of Mertens, Kagawa, Keita, and Mascherano. KKM. That's what I like to call them. Okay, guys. Welcome to the second match of today's episode against Arsenal. We're facing Arsene Wenger's Arsenal. Now, like I said, I did record this before the Alexis Sanchez deal goes through, because he's probably going to be an Arsenal player. Yeah, Welbeck, Walcott as well. Elneny, Coquelin, Bellerin. They're playing 5 at the back. The dirty Gunners. Monreal, Mustafi, Koscielny, and then Peter Cech in goal. So a pretty solid Arsenal squad. Let's try and get one up on the Gunners. Start off our league campaign well. Mane on the ball, driving forward on that right-hand side. Beats one, beats two. Mertens starts off the scoring there. I haven't played often the 4-3-3 with the false 9, but Mertens seems to be excelling at Liverpool thus far. It's 1-0 just before the 11th. Naby Keita, Mane coming in to celebrate, and this could be a potential squad for Liverpool next season. This summer, maybe being a little bit ambitious on a couple of sizings like Mascherano and Kagawa. But apart from that, I could definitely see Keita pushing up to help Mertens. Welbeck on the ball, finds Mohamed Elneny. Oh, Walcott dinks Pepe Reina nearly. We're on a big counter-attack here. Mertens scuffs the ball. Keita driving through the heart of midfield. Finds Mane on the left-hand side. Mane. Come on, Mane. Pulls it back to Mohamed Salah. Oh, my God. What? Mohamed Salah scores a scorpion kick. My first scorpion kick in FIFA 18. I was so lucky for the animation to happen. We've got some goal line technology here. Mohamed Salah whips his heel into it. Gets a bounce between... He nearly nutmegged Peter Cech. Oh my God, by the smallest of margins. What can't Mohamed Salah do? He's definitely going to win player of the season for me. He's an incredible player. The first goal he scored for the Liverpool career mode is a scorpion kick. My first on FIFA. Mane with an amazing ball over the top to Mohamed Salah. But even more incredible is on the chest with a cutback. Mohamed Salah going in on his former London rivals. Mertens beats Kolasinac. Mane just drill it at Peter Cech. Nice hands from the Cataract. Mertens with the Ronaldo chop finds. Trying to find a Liverpool man at the back post. It's time to make some substitutions now. Let's bring off Mertens for Firmino. I want to try and bring on Torres at some point. We've got Ox Wijnaldum in the midfield as well. Ox has been playing really quite well as that inverted left back, really coming up and replacing Mane when they need to, being very fluid in the final third. But we'll just sort of might have to leave it at that. He did play well against Watford there. So we're going to be bringing Firmino on up top. And probably replacing Wijnaldum. Yeah, we'll put him in the defensive midfield just to shore up Mascherano. Firmino sees the run of Keita pushing up with the cutback. Finds Mohamed Salah with the header. And Mohamed Salah has made it 3-0 against Arsenal. What a match he's on. He's on a hat-trick with the scorpion kick with the header. Can he get a perfect hat-trick in today's video? Along with that first goal. Holy shit, 3 goals in the Premier League thus far. Right, so let's bring on Fernando now for Mane. We'll put Firmino on the left. Fernando's probably more of a target man sort of thing. Shinji Kagawa finds Fernando Torres. Keita! Gets the shot away. He probably had more time. Theo Walcott on the counter-attack. The current Everton man is doing quite well back at Arsenal. Monreal gets the shot away. From the corner kick, Alexis Sanchez finds Walcott. Koscielny nearly breaks Pepe Reina's clean sheet. Torres drops back into midfield to Kags. Come on, Kagawa. Find some space, mate. He's found it. Torres. Never thought I'd be saying that in FIFA 18 for Liverpool. Torres. Kagawa collects Mohamed Salah. What is this? I've done that twice in today's video. Hit the post in the last sort of 10 minutes of a match. And that's it. The full-time whistle has blown. She's all over Red Rover. What a phenomenal first episode we've had here today. We've had 6 roughly signings of Mertens, Kagawa, Torres, Mascherano, Pepe Reina, and Mertens up top. We've had a scorpion kick from Mohamed Salah, who scraped only just over the line. Man, I can't wait to continue producing content for this FIFA 18 Liverpool career mode, and I hope you guys are enjoying it as much as I am. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching and supporting this video. Leave a like if you haven't already. If this video can hit 500 likes within 24 hours, I will do a double upload here today and release the second video instantly. If not, you just have to wait a little bit longer for that next episode. Subscribe if you're new around here for more FIFA 18 content, but let me know what type of videos you would like me to produce and what career modes you would like me to do in the future and players for this series as well. I think that's pretty much it. Let me know in the comment section down below those transfers, social media links wise. If you want to stay connected with me after this video, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram are all in the description below. Highly recommend Twitter. Every single time I post a video, a tweet goes out. It's much more reliable than the YouTube sub box these days to get all the notifications for the channel. You have to click subscribe and, of course, click the bell to join the notification squad. I really do enjoy reading those comments. Patreon and Steam group there as well. Come and join the community on Steam. If you guys want to get yourself some cheap and reliable games, maybe some PSN and Xbox codes to buy packs for FIFA, check out my G2A affiliation link in the description below. For cheap PSN and Xbox codes, I really do recommend just going, checking out the prices and looking around. The affiliation link is in the description below. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure to take care of yourselves. Have a fantastic rest of your day. My name has been Simpzy. Goodbye. Mahrez whips it into the box. Royce! That is just ridiculous. With the layup, Marco Reus